Ahoy, travelers! On this episode of Captain Compass Travel Adventures, we're cruising down Main Street in charming Safety Harbor, Florida, home to a small town vibe and big time food scene. Every stop on today's list is independently owned, full of personality, and rated 4.7 or higher on Google. From thick-cut Detroit-style pizza to award-winning burgers and can't-miss desserts, Captain Compass is showing you where to take all the right bites. Make sure you stick around to the end for a tip you'll want to know. Let's dive in. First up on this flavorful culinary tour of Safety Harbor is a spot that's been the talk of the town with locals and visitors alike since 2019, Nonna's Slice House. This isn't an ordinary pizza place. This is a destination for anyone who takes their pizza seriously. What makes Nonna's truly special is their mission. It's about celebrating pizza from around the world, and not about mastering just one regional style. Every crust tells a different story. Every pie highlights a different tradition, and all of it starts with the dough that's made fresh daily. It's like a global pizza passport, no airfare required. Let's talk styles, because Nonna's covers them all. You'll find classic New York style slices, the thick, airy Detroit style rectangle pies, which happens to be Captain Compass's favorite, cracker thin tavern style, rustic old world pies, built on simple, fresh ingredients. And don't forget deep dish Sicilian, for those who like the heartier bite. No matter what your pizza loyalty is, it's represented here. The accolades don't stop there. Nonna's Margherita Pizza actually took home Best Pizza in the Country in 2011 at the American Pizza Championship. Then things get fun, with signature creations like the Bee's Knees, topped with prosciutto di Parma and locally sourced hot honey. Or bold choices like Death by Pepperoni, a fan favorite for sure. The names are just as fun as the flavors. Pandemic, Willie's Ooey Gooey, and the Pistache I Do, a surprisingly addictive pie featuring pistachios and peppadews. Before the pizza even hits the table, there are starters worth talking about. Their signature garlic knots are a must. Feeling adventurous? Try their take on a spadini, grilled skewers of Wisconsin cheddar wrapped with prosciutto di Parma. Add some baked wings or meatballs with sourdough and you're off to a strong start. Nonna's also delivers beyond pizza, with artisan sandwiches like the classic Italian sub, or their own spin on a New Orleans-style muffalata. And speaking of New Orleans, that influence shows up everywhere. From beads hanging from the ceiling to hurricanes on the menu, the vibe is lively, playful, and unmistakably fun. There's a full-service bar with seasonal cocktails, craft beers, and wines by the glass. If you catch the right night, you might score $5 hurricanes or $2 Pabst Blue Ribbon cans. Stick around long enough and you might witness owner Jamie Colton, the 2023 world champion of pizza acrobatics, tossing dough behind the bar to the delight of the crowd. Live music keeps the energy high, and the 100% open-air setup, complete with a covered patio, picnic tables, heaters, and roll-down walls, make this a great spot year-round. You'll find Nonna's at 997 Main Street in Safety Harbor. Open Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 12 noon to 10 p.m. and Sunday, noon to 9 p.m. So if you're a pizza lover searching for your favorite style, or maybe a new obsession, Nonna's Slice House has all the bases covered. The next spot we're dropping anchor is one of the most underrated culinary treasures in all of Safety Harbor. On the outside, Tide's Market looks like your everyday gourmet shop, but don't let that fool you. This is the definition of a hidden gem. The kind of place locals whisper about and visitors wish they had discovered sooner. Yes, you will see fresh seafood and prime cuts of beef proudly displayed in a refrigerated case. But Tide's Market is so much more than a high-end market. Step inside and the whole vibe changes. The interior is minimalist and relaxed, with a cozy dining room and a large party table tucked in the back for celebratory nights. If you're dining with four-legged friends, their outside dog-friendly patio is the spot to be. Umbrella-covered tables sit atop a bright green astroturf, all watched over by a massive whale shark mural that practically begs to be on your Instagram feed. Wow, does this place deliver. The menu leans heavy into fresh seafood, with whispers of Creole soul woven through every dish. This is the place where you want to start at the raw bar. Fresh oysters and clams, steamed snow crab, or clams with chorizo, even classic seafood boils that arrive in all their steamy, aromatic glory. But the dish that turned heads at our table? Oysters Bienville. 5 oysters stuffed with house andouille sausage, shrimp, breadcrumbs, parmesan, and butter. Where Tide's Market really stands out are the creative entrees. They use bold flavors, and it works. You can't go wrong with the New Orleans-style shrimp and grits, or the perfectly cooked bistro steak. But if you want a dish that had the whole crew cheering, Seafood Monica, a local favorite. Creamy Parmesan sauce, fusilli pasta, Creole crawfish, tender shrimp, all twirled together into one of the most comforting seafood pastas you'll ever taste. This one earned Captain Compass's favorite badge without hesitation. Now, if you're craving something handheld, try the meatball po' boy. Herbed ricotta, mozzarella cheese, and big saucy meatballs. It's messy in all the right ways. They also serve a fried seafood po' boy and a blackened mahi sandwich that packs a serious flavor punch. Prefer something lighter? They offer simple fresh fish selections where you pick the spices, the preparation, and the sides. Plus healthy salads and bowls, perfect for lunch or an early dinner. This place often has a wait for a table on weekends, but that's the perfect time to wander through the actual market. Tides partners with tons of locally sourced gourmet brands, meaning you'll find exotic spices, premium canned fish, small batch ice cream, hot sauces, fresh produce, and craft beer. The kind of things you didn't know you needed until you spotted them. Honestly, you may be disappointed when your table is finally ready, because browsing is half the fun. You'll find Tides Market at 305 Main Street in Safety Harbor, Florida. They're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., 7 days a week. But trust us, you'll want to make a reservation on weekends, especially during snowbird season. If you love comfort food with a Creole twist, put Tides Market on the very top of your must-try list. Step through the doors of Gigglewaters and you're transported back to the 1920s, a time when jazz ruled the airwaves, speakeasies hid behind secret doors, and cocktails were an art form. This one-of-a-kind restaurant and micro-theater fuses vintage glamour with a playful twist, offering guests the ultimate dinner and a movie experience. Behind the bar, the spirit of the speakeasy lives on. The cocktail list reads like a love letter to the Prohibition era, with handcrafted martinis, smoked old fashions, and an always changing seasonal lineup of imaginary drinks that would make Gatsby himself raise a glass. But Gigglewaters isn't just about what's in the glass, it's about what's on the plate. The menu mirrors the name, fun, bold, and a little mischievous. This place doesn't do ordinary. It's a go big or go home kind of joint, where every dish brings a sense of play. If you're catching a flick, don't overlook the gourmet popcorn. Flavors like white truffle and garlic bread turn the simple movie snack into something unforgettable. And then there's the burgers, true showstoppers. Gigglewaters' award-winning Wagyu burgers have earned their own spotlight with a dozen combinations to choose from. One of their most famous creations, the Commissioner, was featured on Man vs. Food, a towering bacon and Gouda masterpiece topped with a pearl waffle and drizzled with cookie butter. They say it's life-changing, and that may not be an exaggeration. The 1919 burger is a fan favorite, stacked with bourbon bacon jam, Swiss cheese, crispy bacon strips, and golden onion tanglers. A perfect nod to the year Prohibition began. Craving something cheesy? Gigglewaters takes mac and cheese to the next level with 5 unique versions. You'll also find gourmet hot dogs, creative melts, and over-the-top chicken sandwiches that fit perfectly into the restaurant's comfort food with character philosophy. dine on the spacious outdoor patio and take in the bustle of Main Street, or head inside the cozy yet eclectic dining room. Classic black and white portraits of Hollywood icons cover the walls. And of course, there's the hidden gem that started it all, the screening room. This intimate micro-theater hosts second-run classics, cult favorites, and even themed sing-along nights. Here, guests can sip on cocktails and enjoy a full meal while watching a film in true speakeasy style. They're located at 737 Main Street, Safety Harbor, Florida. Check their website for their hours of operation, movie times, and up-and-coming events. So if you find yourself near Safety Harbor, Florida, and you're craving an unforgettable mix of vintage charm, craft cocktails, and incredibly indulgent comfort food, step through the velvet curtain at Gigglewaters. It's dinner, drinks, and a dash of nostalgia all rolled into one cinematic experience. The last stop on our Safety Harbor culinary journey was a place Captain Compass just couldn't pass up. Just down the block from our other foodie favorites sits a true local gem, Bassano's Cheesecake Café. Now, while Bassano's is famous for cheesecake, and yes, we'll get there, this spot is more than just a bakery. They serve breakfast and lunch 6 days a week, and between the wall of awards lining the cafe and a blazing 4.8 Google rating, this stop was an absolute must on our Safety Harbor visit. Alright, let's talk cheesecake. Bassano's Cheesecake Cafe is known for its artisanal slow-baked cheesecakes, and locals rave about the incredible variety and creativity. Focused on a classic New York-style cheesecake, their display case is a thing of beauty. Featuring flavors like unicorn, cherry, chocolate ganache, caramel apple, cannoli cream, strawberry, blueberry, s'mores, and even key lime pie flavored cheesecake. But Bassano's doesn't stop there. They take creativity to the next level with showstoppers like turtle cheesecake, rich peanut butter cheesecake, and the ultimate peanut butter lover's indulgence, the Reese's Overload. Honestly, there's too many flavors to list, and that's a very good problem to have. Feeling adventurous? How about a mint Oreo cheesecake? Or the fan favorite, the Big Nasty Oreo, as Bassano's calls it, or the trendy Yellowstone cheesecake topped with bourbon peach cobbler that stops you mid-bite. Pair it all with flavored coffees, cappuccinos, espressos, and tea, because cheesecake deserves the right co-pilot. Captain Compass went with the Nutty Irishman Mocha, and after some serious debate, landed on a slice of cannoli cream cheesecake. The filling was rich and creamy without being overtly sweet, and the cannoli on top was the perfect finish. Easily one of the best cheesecakes ever tried. Inside, the cafe is cozy and welcoming. It was decorated for Christmas during our visit, making it a great spot to relax with a coffee and cake. Maybe even play a game after dining at one of Captain Compass's local picks. Prefer fresh air? There's outdoor seating too, perfect for those beautiful Florida days. And don't forget, Bassano's isn't just dessert. Their breakfast menu includes eggs and hash browns, breakfast sandwiches, waffles, French toast, bagels, and muffins. For lunch, you'll find creative and classic sandwiches, wraps, hearty salads, light pasta plates, and more. Along with coffee, Bassano stocks craft beer, wine, hard seltzers, and a wide selection of soft drinks. The cafe is family owned by founders Tom and Cindy Bassano, who are truly the heart of the shop. You'll find Bassano's Cheesecake Cafe at 507 Main Street, Safety Harbor, Florida. Their hours of operation are Tuesday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Whether you're enjoying breakfast or lunch in the Gulf Coast breeze, cozy inside the cafe, or grabbing a slice to go for a midnight snack, Bassano's Cheesecake Cafe is a flavor of Safety Harbor you don't want to miss. And that wraps up our must-try food tour of Safety Harbor, Florida. From comfort classics to creative bites, this little main street packs a whole lot of flavor into a very walkable downtown. Quick tip before you head out, parking right on Main Street can be limited, but there's a city lot on the east side of town. And if those are full, try parking a block or two off of Main Street on the side streets. The locals say that's the sweet spot, and the walk-in is part of the charm. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. It really helps YouTube know you're enjoying the adventure. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss where Captain Compass is heading next. Remember, Captain Compass Travel Adventures is a full-service travel agency ready to help you plan your next getaway. So whether you're in the mood for dinner and a movie, a laid-back lunch, or gourmet coffee and cake in a cozy spot, Safety Harbor truly has something for everyone. If you're hungry for more food gems, be sure to check out Hidden Foodie Treasures in Dunedin, just a short drive down the road. Until next time, happy travels and happy eating.